to the class of 2020.
We made it.
This is our
graduation.
This is not what we were planning for.
It is not the celebration in which we wear our caps and gowns
and gather with our friends and family, sitting out in front of us as we sit upon the stage.
No, this changed for us when
COVID-19 came to town.
While we can't gather in large groups or celebrate in the way that others have before us,
we are celebrating today.
We did not give up. We will not give up.
This is our graduation.
It looks different, but it's ours.
But it's ours.
It's ours.
We will all remember the way that our senior year ended.
Not with our friends at school,
but rather at home.
Connecting with friends and family.
And our schools using Zoom and group chats.
We learned new ways to do school.
New ways to stay connected.
We kept going and kept doing what had to be done.
This was a test that we had not prepared for.
But we learned what we needed to, and we passed the test.
We will take what we have learned
and use it as we enter a world that is waiting for us, that needs us.
We are ready.
This is our graduation. It is not what we planned for,
but it is special.
It's different.
It is unique.
And it is ours.
This is our graduation.
It's our graduation.
This is our graduation
for the class of 2020.
And for the class of 2020.
Congratulations and greetings from the Rock University High School Governing Board. This is a special time to celebrate you. You've benefited from a dedicated and exceptional staff who has challenged you to explore and feel the potential that lies within you. Your diploma is evidence that you've accomplished the graduation requirements, and it represents learning the value of dedication, teamwork, decision-making, service, and working with local and global partners. You've proven to be architects of your own learning because of the decisions you've made to take an active role in your education. In addition, I'm grateful for the decisions you've made to be engaged, kind, generous, good listeners, and compassionate, qualities that partners at UW-Madison, Monterey, California, and here in our own community have expressed to me about who you are as Rock University High School students and young adults. All of these qualities and life experiences have prepared you to make decisions for whatever comes next in your life. A quote attributed to Henry Haskins, a 1940s stockbroker in New York, states, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." As you enter what lies ahead, take confidence, courage, strength, and wisdom. Know that you have a reserve of skills and dispositions to take on the challenges to come. On behalf of the Rock University High School Governing Board, we are humbled by your accomplishments and so very proud of you. Receive our heartfelt congratulations and good wishes for health and happiness as you pursue your dreams. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I am Angie Kerr, the Dean of Students and Teacher at Rock University High School, and welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. So Rock University High School has a tagline, today's learners, tomorrow's leaders. You have all spent countless hours learning. Well, actually we can count them. That's a finite number. 18,720 hours since you started school 13 years ago. And those are only the hours that you were expected to be in class. So who would have thought that the last 320 hours of those 18,720 would be learning from home? Finishing the last of your high school credits apart from your friends and your teachers. Who would have imagined you would be leading us through our first pandemic of distance learning? Nobody. But guess who did it? You. If you didn't believe it was possible, it was, because you're here and you're graduating today. You did it. So there are a few final thoughts that I have that I want you to believe as you continue to be a lifelong learner and leader. First, treat yourself like you treat your friends. If your friends treated you the way you treat yourself sometimes, you would not be friends with them. Learn to give yourself grace, accept your flaws, talk positively to yourself about yourself, and believe it. Believe it. Second, your feelings are created by your own thoughts. Circumstances are neutral. Sometimes we like to blame our feelings on the circumstances, but your feelings are actually created by your own thoughts in your head. You can change those feelings by changing your thoughts. There's a catch though. You have to believe it. So believe it. Third and last, use your imagination. Dream big, set big goals, and imagine yourself achieving them. You might fail, but you will fail forward. If you can imagine it, you can make it happen. You just gotta believe it. Yes, believe it. I believe in you. I believe in the good that you're gonna spread throughout this world. I believe in the changes you are going to make that are going to have rippling effects. I believe in the power you have to create a happy life and spread joy to all of those around you. I believe in you. As you move forward and graduate from Rock University High School, remember all of us believe in you. You were once our learners, but now you're our leaders. Believe in yourself, believe anything is possible. So my final words are from a poem I found called Believe in Yourself. Set your standards high, you deserve the best. Try for what you want and never settle for less. Believe in yourself, no matter what you choose. Keep a winning attitude, and you can never lose. Think about your destination, but don't worry if you stray, because the most important thing is what you've learned along the way. Take all that you've become to be all that you can be. Soar above the clouds and let your dreams set you free. So I am sending each and every one of you virtual hugs and wishing you the best of luck in everything you do. Congratulations, Rock University High School. You are officially the graduating class of 2020.
Hello, Rock University students, parents, staff, and others. My name is Nicholas Jacobus, and I welcome you to the 2020 Rock University High School graduation ceremony. This year, the ceremony will be hosted online, as you can see, but we're hoping to have one in person as well. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule in these hectic times to come celebrate the monumental achievement that these seniors have made. As we all know, this year's class is one for the history books as we are in the midst of a global pandemic. And while this has definitely put a strain on our lives and a damper on what is supposed to be such a monumental achievement, I am proud to say that it has not slowed down the students of Rock University High School, many of whom have just completed AP tests, college courses, and put all their work, even as the world seemed to be shutting down around them, into their work. I know many of us, myself included, expected this time of the year to be one full of fast-paced excitement, cushioned by the feeling of freedom once we finally complete our year and set out on our journey into adulthood. Many were expecting to end the year by going to prom, cramming for tests, and making the most of the end of their adolescence. And while these experiences may be lost to us, we have many new experiences that will last us a lifetime. Whether it's adapting to an online learning environment or working with the teacher one-on-one to make sure you don't fall behind in these trying times. Or maybe it's just connecting with a teacher so you don't have to ride this out alone. We've all had experiences that we never expected to have. The same goes for the staff who, from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank enough. They have put all their time, energy, and heart into making sure the students this year get what they need. I would like to personally thank Jensen for making sure she reaches out to us as often as she can. She is absolutely amazing. Whether that is having a virtual lunch meeting every Wednesday, or sending out cards and cookies the day of the AP tests to calm our nerves, or just asking what we've been up to when she meets with us during classes. It all adds up and displays a sense of caring and strong character that she may not even be aware of, and it really means a lot to all of us. I would also like to personally thank Mrs. Kerr. She has made a great effort to reach out to us and make sure we have the knowledge and tutorage that we need to succeed in a time where many of us may feel hopeless. And finally, I would like to thank the entire staff of Rock University High School for their outstanding work and their care for their students. It really shows. Seeing the teachers reach out to us in a way that it's just heartwarming and has demonstrated the spirit and virtues that our school was founded upon. It meant so much to me, as well as the other seniors, that they came to all of our houses to celebrate what is meant to be the biggest moment of our lives, or at least one of, to make up for what we are missing out on, For all the work that you do for us, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart again. And for all the work that my peers in the RUHS senior class of 2020 have done, I would like to congratulate them on their graduation and transition into adulthood. I would also like to thank those outside of school that have supported our seniors, whether that be parents, family members, guardians, whatever that may be, just for supporting us through these trying times. We will get through this crisis together, and I can tell that the RUHS class of 2020 has a bright future ahead of them. Thank you.
Time machine, what advice would I give my January 2020 self? Invest stock in Amazon.
Time will heal.
I'd probably tell myself that, life's gonna be hard for a little while this year, but you'll get through this.
You're gonna miss out on a few things. It's all gonna be okay.
I plan on going to Rockford University and triple majoring in cellular and molecular biology, criminal justice, and sociology. The end goal is to be a medical examiner.
Beloit College, where I'm hoping to study anthropology.
I'm going to Drake. See the dog? See, look the dog?
I'm going to be attending UW-Stevens Point as a communications major.
I'll be going to medicine to further my education onto a veterinarian.
Hello, class of 2020 graduates and families. My name is Stephanie Davis, and I am the Dean of Students at TAGOS Leadership Academy. When we started this school year, we never imagined that this would be the way we send you off into the world. On March 13th, our world stopped. We didn't know that that would be our last day in the school building, our last day of normalcy in education. Over the last 85 days, we have forged a new path for what the end of the school year would look like. And while it might not be what you envisioned for the end of your high school career, it is special nonetheless. You did it. You have graduated during a global pandemic. This is a story you will tell your children and grandchildren many, many years from now. The equivalent of the "I walked to school uphill both ways barefoot in the snow" story. This day is special. It marks your first step into adulthood. One part of your life has come to an end and a new journey begins. I know that it seems like it took forever to get here, but I guarantee For your parents, it seems like just yesterday you were taking your first steps. As you get older, it seems like time goes by so quickly. But our time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Be true to yourself and what makes you happy. I hope that your time at TAGOS has given you what you need on the next leg of your journey into adulthood. In education, we talk a lot about the 4 C's: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity, and how those traits relate to being college and career ready. The 4 C's are important, and your ability in those areas will get you far in life. But at TAGOS, staff believe in the importance of a 5th C, compassion. As we have seen since this pandemic began, compassion has proven to be important as we navigate through this crazy time. We hope you go into the world with compassion for others. We hope your heart is full of kindness, care, and thoughtfulness. Class of 2020, go into the world, make good choices, and be good humans. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, Class of 2020. Great to see all of you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jess Davis. I am the current TAGOS Governance Board President, and I also teach financial literacy at this school. Graduates, I just want to take this moment to celebrate all of your high school accomplishments, probably right up even to this last one of being able to navigate and survive virtual learning, which probably 4 years ago when you started high school probably wasn't a plan for any of us, but especially for you to be graduating in this time. I just want to take a moment just to congratulate you on being able to show us some of your best skill sets yet, probably. So thank you for showing us resilience and adaptability and courage and creativity and learning to build your own path and kind of figure out what's going to be next for you. I am super excited to see what you guys are going to do in the world, and I hope to see you out there. I believe that everything we go through and encounter builds us into who we are as people. So the knowledge that you have to pick your path is going to be amazing. And I hope that I get to see all of you soon living your passion and your dreams. And so I just wanted to say congratulations. And you did it. You made it. Welcome to this day.
Hello and welcome to Groundhog Day 2020, Graduation Edition. We started this school year with the realization that the end was finally within reach. Then we watched the entire world flip upside down and inside out. As kids, we all dreamed of seeing big changes in the world around us. But as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. It can be challenging to see the positives around us with so much chaos and uncertainty everywhere we look. For those who haven't been able to find them, here are a few pluses to take away from all this. For those of you who dreamt of going to college online, congratulations, you've officially won the lottery. If you've always hoped to work an office job, but without having to get out of your pajamas, look around you, it's happening right now. Name a restaurant that you can't get delivered. Go ahead and try, ain't happening. Too many shoppers in the store imposing on your personal space? Give a good cough and they'll part like the Red Sea. Seriously though, everything is changing in our world. How we work and where we work will never be the same again. How we learn and where we learn will never be the same again. And if we're being honest, many of those changes are probably going to be for the better once it's all said and done with. But whatever comes, we are prepared. So now it's time for us to go out and find our place in the world. For real this time. Mom can't call us in sick anymore. Good luck to all of you and make it happen, people.
One useful skill that I've learned during quarantine is self-confidence.
I've learned patience.
Something that I think that I'll probably do after quarantine.
Hang out with my friends, and be outside more.
I am going to finally visit my best friend and see her for the first time in Arizona.
The first thing I'm gonna do when quarantine's over is go see my dad and hopefully go back to work.
And not only spend some more time with some friends, but probably try to go see my sister up at college and maybe get another tattoo.
Have my graduation party.
I'm gonna go get a haircut.
Finally, the day's arrived. You've graduated. Whew, is all I got to say. You've been more challenging and had more challenges thrown at you than any other class in history. A pandemic has been thrown at you. A pandemic that has forced you to leave your jobs, has forced you to be huddled in with your families, been forced to leave your friends, to avoid them, all in the name of safety. But throughout that time, you've strived for excellence. You've strived with purpose. You've strived for success. And success you have had. Everything you have done to this point was to graduate. But going to school this year isn't the only thing you've learned. You've learned how to adapt, how to face a critical situation and show that it can be overcome. You've brought hope. Hope to your families, hope to your community, hope to your teachers, and hope to yourselves. You've shown us a passion and a purpose and a vision. A passion to finish school in troubling times. A purpose, I'm going to graduate no matter what adversity I have. And a vision, you've had to be able to see beyond today into tomorrow to be successful. I am so proud of all of you. I am so happy to have known all of you. It has actually added to my life. Thank you so much, and congratulations, class of 2020.
I'm Megan Miller, and I am the board president of Arise Virtual Academy. Thank you for sharing some time with me today, and I'm very excited to get to read my speech to you. I'm honored to speak with you on this remarkable occasion. For many years, you've worked hard toward this moment. For many of you, there were times when you felt the strain of holding too much weight on your chest, and it seemed that you couldn't keep going, but you did it anyway. For many of you, there were times when you felt the burning sense of pride that comes with great personal accomplishment, because if you really want it, you can always work for it. Most importantly, you began the most valuable curriculum you've ever embarked on, the path to understanding who you are. Your graduating class is facing a unique set of challenges that will make your journey of self-understanding and the pursuit of happiness unlike the path any high school graduate in the past several generations has faced. Many people define themselves by what they do and how they participate in society. For example, if you were to ask me, who are you, back in February, I would have answered, I'm a high school reading teacher, I'm a mom, I'm someone who loves to practice yoga, I'm a Star Wars nerd, etc. We all have answers to that question that rely on assigning our identities to what we do in society and what roles we play. And then we were struck with a global pandemic, upending almost every part of our lives, including this graduation ceremony. These last few weeks that have felt like years have been strewn with many heartbreaks. Sickness, death, national unrest, a society divided, not even getting to have a regular graduation. These last few weeks have forced millions of Americans to confront a terrifying question: who am I without society as I know it? This is the question paramount to all of life's happiness. A question that people spend their whole lives answering. Underneath our social labels, we have to ask ourselves and answer every day, who am I? This pandemic has exposed to so many people that we aren't sure how to answer that question. Without the stable hallmarks of society, like being able to walk around Target or play video games in a room with our friends, many of us have had to look inside ourselves to discover who we really are beneath these social standards we take for granted. Knowing who you are and deciding who you want to become is what will make you truly happy, no matter what challenges the world is facing. No doubt you have learned these last 4 years how to ask yourself questions like, am I brave? Am I compassionate? Am I driven? Am I able to find value, and feeling gratitude for simple things. Ask yourself who you are and who you want to become. Ask these questions often because they will change as you grow. Don't worry about how you fit into this society. Figuring out who you are and how to make society work for you is what will make you happy. You set the measures, you set the standards, you set the values, and do so with the confidence of knowing that you already have achieved something admirable and that you have the love and admiration and support of your teachers and your family as you step into this uncertain world. We're all in this together, and today your community has gathered proudly for you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Ariana is a sixth-generation Janesville native and a bright student. She found herself facing many challenges after she had her daughter at 15 years old. In pursuit of completing her education and ensuring her daughter's future, she transferred from Craig High School to Arise Virtual Academy. Not only did Ariana catch up on credits, but she was eligible to graduate early and has already begun earning her accounting degree from Blackhawk Technical College. Quote from Ariana: "When I was in 4th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Zarbia, told me that you are capable of accomplishing anything if you stick to it. To this day, I believe her words despite the obstacles. I'm becoming who I've always wanted to be." End quote. Congratulations, Ariana. We will miss you at Arise.
Jacob Bragg is a deep thinker, great organizational skills. He's used everything he's had this year to be successful. He's worked hard, he's been diligent. It's been very impressive to watch. He looks forward to a stable future, one in which he can find his true passion and explore that. His mother summed it up best: "This isn't the graduation you expected, but we know you can be successful. Trust us."
Lola Brockhouse. Lola started at Arise her senior year in high school after moving back from California. Lola's goal was to graduate high school in January, but she found out that due to the differences in credits required by California and Wisconsin, she needed more credits than she thought to graduate. Against all odds and with a lot of hard work, Lola was able to complete all of the classes she needed in one semester and did indeed graduate in January. Lola's plan is to go to cosmetology school and get a job working in a spa and salon. This is a perfect job for Lola, who is very kind-hearted and enjoys talking to and getting to know new people. Lola's hard work and positive attitude will serve her well in life, and I have no doubt that Lola will be able to accomplish all of her goals.
Reagan has shown her admirable work ethic all year, always ahead of pace while working on her postgraduate plan. She worked as a healthcare professional all year as she pursued her after-graduation role as a nurse practitioner. She will find time between work and school to pursue her interests of music, photography, and kayaking. Perhaps Reagan sums up graduation this year in her senior quote: "Life doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be lived," by Dexter Morgan. Her mother says, "While this isn't the senior year you imagine, we at Arise know you will go forward and live life to the fullest. Congratulations." Kelly showed her commitment to her own education by her strong work ethic, graduating a full semester early. She will without doubt be successful as a welder. She had dreams of enjoying the mountains and sunshine in Colorado in the near future. Her graduation quote says it all: "Good things come to those who work for it." Congratulations.
Cameron Cheesebro. Most students head into their senior year looking forward to being done with school. I mean, after all, 4 years is a long time. They want to enjoy their last year making memories with friends, planning for the future, participating in senior slide, which usually starts in about November, and taking those last few credits for graduation. But Cameron had a different plan. She's always been a hard worker. She was determined to graduate early. And to do that, she continued to work her job at Farm and Fleet. She took AP classes for the first time. She enrolled in a college class at URock and finished up her classes at Arise. Cameron challenged herself. She went through some ups and downs. She learned from her experiences and accomplished her goals. And most importantly, she prepared herself for what she wanted to do next. Cameron's going to pursue her passion of working with animals. She wants to enter a college program in either vet science or zoology, but whatever Cameron plans to do, she will do it with a desire, a determination, and a passion to accomplish her goals. Someone once said, the only way to predict the future is to create it. Cameron's well on her way to a bright future. Congratulations on your graduation, Cameron.
Peyton is a quintessential modern student, actively involved in online school, creator of her own popular YouTube channel. Her ability to glide between school, YouTube, work, moving from Wisconsin to Colorado, back to Wisconsin, appear effortless. While she earns her law degree, she will also be modeling and acting. Her senior quote shows her sense of humor, I hope. Choose accreditation as a college major. Congratulations, Peyton.
Next up for our senior spotlight, Austin Dahlman. Mrs. Fisher says, Austin has been with Arise for 2 years, and during this time, he has been an exception to the rule that working fast, like 20 plus assignments in a day, can't be done. A natural procrastinator, Austin has worked to build better study habits and has successfully done so. I am both extremely proud and mildly exasperated. Makeup always on points, Austin is a pleasure to be around. Austin's plans post-graduation include both attending beauty college and traditional college. His goal, to be the next beauty mogul with his own professional hair care brand. Austin, we trust you with our hair care needs. You know this may not be the senior year you were looking forward to, but we know if you put your mind to something to succeed, no matter what. Congratulations, Austin.
Sky has shown himself to be incredibly resilient. He meets challenges head-on and overcomes. His particular skill set will do him well when he becomes an animal caretaker, whether on a farm or in a zoo. The animals will have a trusted individual to help him. He will be busy in his new career, but I am sure he will find time for golf, music, and reading. I would say that Sky's senior quote is understated. He has evolved into an excellent citizen. I am finally evolving as a citizen. Congratulations, Sky. Helen has only been with the ABA for a short time, but she has shown herself to be a diligent and thoughtful student who excels at learning. She will be heading off to college in the fall. Many opportunities and doors will be open for her. She will choose the door that gives her the greatest opportunity to demonstrate her intellectual abilities. Her senior quote shows us what she believes and how much she believes in her strength as an individual. We're all capable of the most incredible change. We can evolve while staying true to those who we are. We can honor who we've been and choose who we want to be next. Congratulations, Helen.
Val Gertz. Val is soft-spoken, a man of few words, but once I got to know him, I discovered a hard worker with a great attitude. He works hard at school, he works hard in his job, and he works hard in play. He's held a job for a majority of the time that I've known him and that he's been at Arise, and he works pretty long hours. He's very independent in managing his priorities, and the few times that he's fallen behind in his schoolwork, it's never been an issue of Val not working hard enough. It's always been an issue of him working too hard at his job. His solution always comes back to me the same. Okay, I'll cut back on working hours for a while to catch up. It's always made me happy to see how Arise gave Val the opportunity to work and to succeed at school at the same time. When he's not working at his job or working at school, which is most of the time, his hobbies are career focused. He enjoys film, photography, and skateboarding, and plans to work in the film industry, eventually becoming a director. He also plans to travel after high school. I know that Val has the skills, the attitude, and the work ethic that he needs to be successful wherever he goes. Working with Val has been a pleasure over the past few years, and I wish him the best on the journey that will be the rest of his life. My advice to Val as he goes on to the next stage of his life is to never lose his nose down, work hard attitude, but to combine it with occasional looks at the horizon so that his hard work leads to great long-term successes. Thank you, Val.
Cecilia Greenwood. Cecilia was able to graduate from Arise in January due to her hard work and dedication. Cecilia had many obstacles to overcome to get to her graduation. Life events like work and needing to help take care of a sick family member sometimes distracted her from being able to complete her assignments on time. However, I always believed in her and knew that she had the ability to overcome those obstacles and reach her goals. Congratulations, Cecilia, on your accomplishments. I couldn't be more proud of you. I know that you have the drive to accomplish anything that you set your mind to.
We've had the pleasure of Jesse's interesting sense of humor for 4 years, maybe 4 long years. His sly grin and knowing smile have been a delight for us to have with us. Jesse has a mechanical aptitude that he'll have to take advantage of when he becomes a mechanic after graduation. He has been able to take advantage of the many educational opportunities while at Rise, both while our school and Blackhawk Tech. I look forward to having him perform his mechanical magic on my car in the near future. Congratulations, Jesse.
Our next senior spotlight is Jenna Hagee. Mrs. Fisher says Jenna has been at Arise for 2.5 years. When she started here, she was quiet and shy, but during her time, we have watched her blossom. Jenna is always smiling in the lab and is such a joy to be around. Jenna's loving and compassionate nature will serve her well in her future career as a nurse aide. Just being around her makes you feel better. Jenna hopes to be accepted to Blackhawk Technical College and is ready to jump into adulthood. I feel so honored to have been chosen to write about Jenna. She has brightened my day numerous times and always brings a smile to my face. She is one student I will always remember and hope to hear how she is doing in the future. Jenna, the Arise staff and parents wish you the brightest of futures. This is not the senior year you may have wanted, but we are all so very proud of you. Let us know how you are doing in the real world next year.
Savannah has been an absolute delight. We've enjoyed every minute we've had her in our Arise program. Her smile is contagious, and she absolutely lit up the room when she came in. Savannah became a mother this year, and her new role increased her focus and drove her to excel. She will enter the world of healthcare when she leaves us, and she will make an excellent CNA. She has mixed school, work, and personal situations with great dexterity, and we are so proud of her. Her senior quote kind of sums up her unique personality. I was looking at you, and you were looking at me, and I was thinking, whoa, whoa, whoa! Congratulations, Savannah.
Caleb is a graduating senior here in Janesville, Wisconsin at Arise Virtual Academy. He's interested in entrepreneurship and enjoys utilizing the internet for buying and selling goods. In the future, Caleb may become a financial manager or a venture capitalist. If working for others, Caleb may find satisfaction in business management or marketing. Caleb has an artistic temperament and enjoys working with his hands. He also enjoys basketball, art, hiking, and overall being outdoors. Best of luck in the future.
Taylor Jenkins. Perseverance is defined as persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Taylor has persevered throughout high school and is about to finish one chapter of her life and is looking forward to the next. Taylor enrolled at Arise this spring and continued to work hard towards graduation. She has a variety of talents which can make it hard to decide what someone wants to do for a career. She hasn't shied away from challenges, and during her high school career, she has challenged herself by taking several honors classes and elective classes. Her class choices in high school may give some indication of what direction she's headed in a career. She was involved in Philharmonic Orchestra, home design, fashion design, painting, early childhood education, psychology, and developmental psychology. So what do you get when you put all these together? A well thought out house plan with a lot of good music in it? For Taylor, I think it leads to serving and helping others. She currently works at the YMCA as a child watch worker that she enjoys. This involves supervising, keeping kids entertained, as well as conflict resolution when necessary. Kind of sounds like a teacher to me. Taylor applied and has been accepted at Northern Michigan University. Her career plans may include working as a teacher assistant, working with ESL students, or possibly being a social worker. But whatever direction Taylor plans to take, she has a good foundation and a great personality to be very successful. Congratulations on your graduation, Taylor. We wish you absolutely the best.
Aileen has a unique sense of humor that is infectious. She has a gusto for life that is impossible to contain. She has a keen interest in studying forensic science, which she plans on pursuing at UW Whitelaw. I've already called ahead and warned them about you. We're ready. Her essence and uniqueness can be captured in her senior quote. I literally have no idea what's going on. Congratulations, David.
Jacob Kilkenny. Jacob's a longtime Arise student, and through countless conversations, I found that he's practical, grounded, and down to earth. He's a steady and level-headed student who always has a smile on his face. On top of this, he seeks challenges, intentionally taking a varied and more difficult course load his senior year in order to learn as much as he could before he left high school. His interests are diverse, and there are very few students who are as likely to get me off on a tangent as Jacob. Whether it was old movies, anime, video games, or interesting things from his physics class or his manufacturing class, Jacob was always good for a fun conversation. And although he's quick to point out that I only like really old video games, we still found some common ground in that area. After high school, Jacob's planning to go to Blackhawk Tech to become a diesel tech after a year in the workforce. He decided that a year working would likely make his time at Blackhawk Tech more meaningful and to help him decide exactly what path is right for him. Ultimately, Jacob's positive attitude, his social nature, will help him to succeed in whatever path he chooses for his future. I've enjoyed working with him on both course material and other discussions, and I wish him the best. My advice to Jacob is to keep his positive attitude. Life as an adult is often a roller coaster, but if you keep smiling and just enjoy the ride, as you have through your high school career, I know that you will be very successful. Thank you.
Madison Kulo is this year's valedictorian, and I can think of no one that deserves the honor more. After using the School Start College Now program at MAT, she has been working as a vet tech, even assisting in surgery. Madison was the most organized person I know. Assignments were always done early, classes completed early, always calling me to get the password and move ahead. She has been an absolute delight to have in our program. I know of no other one that I'd rather have to care for my animals than Madison. Good luck in the future, and congratulations, Matt. Stephen has a serious, no-nonsense look at life. His critical thinking skills are simply amazing and come in handy while he is playing complicated video games. He approaches life with an analytical lens, which will prove very useful in his career choice of computer science. He also balances time at the keyboard with getting outdoors and spending some time hiking. His senior quote also offers insight towards his unique perspective. Yesterday is the past, today is over, and tomorrow has just begun. Congratulations, Stephen. Kaja has proven herself to be a very serious student. Her interests of computer programming and artificial intelligence both revolve around her interest in math, which lends itself to her analytical thinking ability. She plans on pursuing not only her bachelor's degree in applied mathematics or computer science, but also continuing on with a postgraduate degree as well. Both degrees will help her in her choosing career path of either actuarial science or software design. We are so proud of Kaja already being accepted into Drank University. Congratulations, Kaja.
Ronan McCullough. I have had the pleasure of working with Ronan for a year and a half. During this time, I have learned many things about Ronan. When the weather is nice, his favorite thing to do is go skateboarding with his friends. Ronan sometimes combines this with one of his many talents, photography. Ronan wants to use his talent to travel the world and take photographs. I have no doubt that if this is something Ronan really wants, he will be able to accomplish it. Ronan created a lot of anxiety for his mom and I by putting off his work until the last minute. But in the end, Ronan was able to finish his work, showing his dedication to graduating. Ronan's perseverance will help him accomplish any goals he sets for himself.
Isabel is an artist to her core. She sings, she acts, she paints, and she writes. Her artistic ability knows no bounds. Her interests in movies, fashion, music, poetry further her artistic aspirations. She has an inquisitive mind, always seeking ways to express herself and let the world know who she truly is. She plans on attending the School of Art Institute in Chicago. There she will further her natural-born talent into the limitless dreams. Congratulations, Isabel.
Tristan Peterson. Tristan is a recent addition to Arise, enrolling this spring to finish up his classes to graduate high school. And even though this is a relatively short time to get to know a student, I think after 4.5 months of classes, progress reports, we have a good idea of what Tristan wants to do with his life. Tristan is one of those students that would rather have a tool in his hand than a pencil. His focus throughout high school has been on tech ed classes. Oh, he survived his core classes, but his real interest is in working with his hands. Ask Tristan the cost of 3 Big Mac meal deals, and he might need a calculator and a friend to figure it out. But ask him a question about torque, horsepower, compression, or the geometry involved in building a metal table, and the math makes sense to him. Tristan's taken about every tech ed class offered related to construction tech, automotive systems, and welding. He seems focused on welding, but it would not be surprising to see him involved in all areas of his interest. Besides tech ed classes, Tristan seems to have other interests as well, as he's taken classes in art and ceramics. No doubt these classes must satisfy that creative part of your brain. But whatever Tristan decides to do, he'll be successful at it. People tend to excel at the things they are passionate about. And Tristan is passionate about tech ed. Congratulations on your graduation, Tristan. We wish you the best.
Sophia was one of the first students I ever met at Arise. I was impressed with her quick wit and her passion for wanting to graduate early. Sophia came to Arise in February 2017, first as a part-time student, but soon to change to be a full-time student. Sophia worked really hard to make up for a rough freshman year. She took and passed 16 classes in her junior year and 8 classes the first semester of this year. Through dedication and resiliency, Sophia was able to graduate early. She has been working at the front desk of the Rock County YMCA. Sophia recently told me, without Arise, I don't know if I would have been able to do it. With all the amazing staff and teachers and all the help they've given me, I am truly grateful. Sophia is attending UW-Whitewater Rock County in order to get her generals out of the way. She is driven to earn a degree. We are so proud of her and know she will accomplish anything she tries. Congratulations, Sophia.
Brandon Rubash. When I first came to Arise 2 years ago, I remember it was almost like Brandon Rubash didn't. We were a month into school before we were able to really get him to start working, and he was pretty far behind. He seemed supremely confident that he would be able to catch up, and in fact he did. Over the 2 years since, Brandon has realized how much this pattern hurts his learning and his GPA, and I've seen him grow so much in that regard. Even with this growth, like many college students, Brandon still does his best work at night. Actually, in fact, Brandon does pretty much all of his work at night. Being nocturnal is one of those little quirks that only really works in online learning. When Brandon comes into the lab, especially for math help, I always have to ask him if he's currently nocturnal or diurnal, because it turns out that being well rested is kind of required for learning. But in the end, when he's rested and motivated, usually at 3 a.m., Brandon's ability to absorb information and produce quality work is nothing short of astounding. Since I've known him, he's gone from having only vague notions of what he wants to do after high school to being on a pretty clear and motivated path toward becoming a dentist or oral surgeon. He's even done a job shadow where he got to observe a surgery, blood and all. Next year, he'll be heading to Loyola University, and once there, I expect him to enjoy success at all hours of day, but probably mostly at 3 a.m. My advice to Brandon as he heads off to college is to avoid scheduling first period classes, because getting up early is hard, and to invest in a good time management app or planner. I know he's going to do a great job. Thank you, Brandon. Emma Schwink. Kind and outgoing, Emma has been a model Arise student. She's always adorned with a smile and kind words, and she was a pleasure to teach and to get to know. Her interests have always been varied. She's excelled at human-centered creative pursuits ranging from marketing to creative writing to sociology to cosmetology, while also showing strengths in analytical areas like math and finance. Emma's ability to learn new material quickly allowed her to really work at her own pace at Arise. In those rare instances where Emma did hit a speed bump in her sprint through her courses, she proved a depth of character by quickly recognizing the problem and seeking help. This trait is one of the most essential for an online learner, and it really was a key component of Emma's high school career. This self-sufficient motivation, combined with a willingness to kindly and candidly seek help when it was really necessary, allowed Emma to simultaneously focus on her high school career while also focusing on her future at cosmetology school. This all culminated in her completing all of her courses early. Emma has a bright future ahead of her as a cosmetologist. Her drive and human-centered focus will serve her well throughout her life, and I hope that she succeeds at every pursuit with the same positive attitude that she carried through her time at Arise. My advice to Emma is to keep learning, never settle, and keep challenging yourself. There is no limit to where you can go. Thank you, Emma.
Carly has shown amazing resilience through the school year. As life has thrown her curves, she has simply knocked them out of the park. Getting to know Carly this year, she has an innate ability to understand people and care about them. She shows others kindness and deep-seated respect for their thoughts and feelings. She is also driven and hardworking. She enjoys adventure. She enjoys four-wheeling, camping, and horses. With her skills and interests, she will enjoy success in whatever career she chooses. Congratulations, Carly.
Jessica Smith. After a few years as a part-time Arise student, Jessica came to Arise full-time this year for her senior year so that she could graduate early and join the Armed Forces. It's common at Arise to have a student who transfers to us knowing 100% what they want and what they need from Arise to achieve their goals. These students always make a great fit for online learning, and Jessica was no exception. She knew what courses she needed, she knew what was required to do well in them, and she proceeded to complete everything with no hiccups. What I found very unique about Jessica was that this drive was surrounded by a more soft-spoken demeanor. With no fuss, Jessica moved directly and with purpose through her difficult senior year courses to graduate early in support of her goals. This feat took a solid combination of determination, hard work, and a positive attitude. It's apparent to anyone who works with her that Jessica's quiet exterior was paired with an immense inner strength. Through the small ups and downs of learning new and challenging material towards the goal of graduation, she seemed at all times calm and level-headed. This demeanor helped her to achieve her goal of graduating early and will serve her well in her bright future. My advice to Jessica as she becomes an adult is to see and respect her inner strength. You're an impressive young woman and can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Thank you.
Elena is industrious, she works hard, and she seeks balance in her life. She's an excellent problem solver, using her skills in conflict resolution, decision-making, and her deep-seated caring for others to form reasonable solutions to difficult problems. Her love of cooking serves her family well. She enjoys helping others, and with her inner courage, she is able to overcome life's obstacles. She enjoys working out, video games, animals, and her family. After graduation, she plans on continuing her goal of lifelong learning, and the business field is very attractive to her. I'm sure that she will be very successful in whatever career she chooses. Congratulations, Elena. Kylie has an inner strength. She is stronger than she knows. She may not see it in herself, but those around her do see it. She cares for others. She wants everyone around her to be happy and at peace. Her excellent listening skills give her a unique ability to help others. She is innovative. She finds answers where there doesn't seem to be any. Kylie loves working with her hands, and that ability will serve her well in the future. She plans on going to True Style Cosmetology School. I have no doubt that she will be a makeup artist to the stars soon. Her quote sums up what many of us are feeling right now. If I can graduate high school, then I can survive the coronavirus. Congratulations, Callie. Marius has shown the skills necessary to be successful in the world of adulthood. He's an excellent communicator. His ability to listen to others and provide helpful advice is one of his strongest assets. He will make a great entrepreneur. He's organized, a team player, and seeks out constructive criticism to make himself a better person. He's an athlete, whether it be basketball, weightlifting, or archery. He strives to accomplish his personal goals. He will soon be entering Blackhawk Technical College to earn a degree in welding. Congratulations. Evan has had a singular focus his entire high school career. He's worked hard to finish a full semester early. His detail-oriented skill set have served him well, whether completing a high school work or helping his dad restore cars. He lives a life of adventure, seeking enjoyment outdoors, hunting, hiking, riding ATVs, or mudding. He easily adapts to all situations using his excellent problem-solving skills. After graduating, he plans on earning his truck driving license. He has learned many of these skills already by accompanying his dad as he crosses the nation's highways. His senior quote establishes his outlook on life. I'm just trying to do my thing, not anybody else's. Congratulations, Evan. Kayla has shown everyone what hard work is. She has worked tirelessly to earn her diploma. She is now ready to attend Blackhawk Technical College and start a degree in phlebotomy, where I am sure she will enjoy success. She has all the skills she will need to ensure her success. She sets goals for herself. She has the ability to multitask and is highly organized. She has the patience to deal with adversity and a sincere sense of caring for others. Kayla's senior quote tells us everything you need to know about her. It's all about the mindset. Congratulations, Kayla. Dane has a unique mindset that continually seeks out learning opportunities. He seeks answers from our past to understand our present. He is charismatic, drawing people in to hear what he has to say. He's willing to take the time to bring understanding to all. He's an excellent storyteller. He brings into his story a profound sense of history. He's resourceful and able to adapt to any and all circumstances. He's going to go into a profession that uses his hands. Whether it be an electrician or a plumber, he will do well. He is reliable and will bring those that he serves the knowledge that a job was well done. Dane has a great senior quote: "Wish we were, we readily believe, and what we ourselves think, we imagine others think also." Julius Caesar. Congratulations, Dane. Tim has a variety of interests, from artistic, painting, drawing, and animation, indoor sports like ping pong and pool, to outdoor sports like rollerblading and skating. With a variety of skills to draw upon, such as graphic design and photography, Tim will do well with his career choice of AV technology and communications. He's an excellent listener and has communication skills that help him stand out. Tim's future goal is to own his own home, which I'm sure he will do quickly. His quirky sense of humor is captured in a senior quote from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. "In the beginning, the universe was created. This has made many people very, very angry and has widely been regarded as a very bad move." Congratulations, Tim.
I've had quite a few teachers that have made an impact on my life throughout my school years.
And honestly, it's hard to choose just one.
She's a student advocate and her name is Stephanie Gates. I really appreciate her and she made me more of a confident person.
Erin Jensen, she has always stood by me and tried to make sure that I really understood what was going on in class.
Without Eric, I don't think I would have been able to graduate because I have a hard time with math, and he's always been there to walk me through it and help me. And obviously there's Stephanie. I wouldn't be who I am today without her.
Heidi McGraw, the RUHS school counselor, she's always been there for me. She checks in on me to make sure I'm doing okay. And then the last teacher I want to mention is Craig Fisher from when I went to Edison Middle School. He was always just super encouraging of trying to help me get to be to the best person I can be.
Teacher that really helped me was Miss Fisher, because every time I would need help with a test or just needed to talk to someone in general, she was there.
By successfully completing the School District of Janesville's requirements for a high school diploma, members of the class of 2020 honored in this ceremony have successfully completed their high school education and been awarded their diplomas. On behalf of the Janesville Board of Education and as your superintendent of schools, please accept my congratulations and best wishes. Congratulations, class of 2020.